Now I'm aiming for heaven, but probably wind up down in hell, where upon this altar I will hang my guilt-ridden head. But it's time I'll take before I begin. 3 sheets to the wind, 3 sheets to the wind.
Hey Ryan, welcome to the Thai cooking school. So we're going to do a green Thai chicken curry. You need to get this stuff here, close up Zach, Maseri green curry paste. Anything else and it won't taste the same. Next thing you need to get is 2 big cans of coconut milk. But when you get the coconut milk, you have to read at the back, down here. Can you zoom in on that, Zaki?
Yep.
See, coconut extract 70%. The higher coconut extract, the better quality coconut milk. Okay, so we've got 2 cans of that. Next thing we need is a handful of chopped up peanuts, just normal peanuts. We need some jasmine long grain rice. That's about 2 handfuls worth of snow peas. Okay, next in here, this is called bok choy. You can get pok choy or pak sam or whatever basically Asian green that you like. Next thing you need is about 1 kilo and a bit of chicken. Now we're going to chop it up into bits about that big. So we've got about a little bit over 1 kilo here of chicken breast, and we're going to chop it up into nice bite-sized chunks. Okay. Also another ingredient we need to, hello Ryan, is kaffir lime leaves. Now kaffir lime leaves look like this. See how there's 2 leaves on the 1 leaf? That's kaffir lime. So you need about this much, about half a handful, about that much is good. Okay. Okay, Brian, so you need to chop the chicken up into little bits. And here's some I prepared earlier. So bits about that big is perfect. Now next, with your handful of kaffir lime, okay, zoom down on this Zaki. Now when you chop up the kaffir lime, stack all the leaves up, then roll them up like this. Okay, then chop them nice and fine, like this. Then across this way, you want to get these nice and fine as you can. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Right, next we get a nice hot pan. We throw a bit of oil on there. Now, you need this pan to be really hot, because what we're going to do is not cook the meat, we're just going to seal it. Okay, so we grab about a handful at a time, chuck it in like that. Alright, once we've got a good amount of chicken in there, okay, we let it do its thing for a bit, wash our hands. Give them a quick dry. Have a drink of beer. Now, we need to toss it in the oil. So we go like this. And then get all the chicken nicely coated in oil. Then we get our lucky tongs, and it's just a matter of making sure that the chicken is coated and sealed on all the sides. This helps to lock in the flavour and make the chicken tender. If you overcook it, it'll get dry. If you undercook it, it'll get dry. So you've got to get it just right, which isn't really hard. Pretty exciting stuff, all happening down here at the curry farm. drink beer when you're doing this. Nice and golden brown. That's about how we want it looking. And here's some I prepared earlier. So we just put it all off into there. Now remember, this is a very, very hot pan. We don't want to cook the chicken right through. We just want to seal it on the outside. If I was to cut one of these pieces right through now, it'd be raw in the middle. Next thing we do, while the pan's still hot, in the juices of the meat that we just cooked, we put the curry paste. So the whole tin. In like that. Maseri green curry paste. Don't get anything else, only use this stuff. It comes from the gods. Maybe they're aliens. Okay, next thing we need to do is splash in a bit of oil. Now we need to cook off the curry paste. And why we're doing this is so that it releases all its flavours and all the aromas. It gets pretty full on, the smell, but don't worry, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until it starts to change colour. So it was a nice lime greeny colour when I put it in, and you can see now it's starting to change colour. A bit more oil. Okay, it's starting to go brown now. Can you see the colour change? It's going to a khaki colour. Okay, now shush, let me go away. Okay, now, next thing we do is start to add the coconut milk. Just a little bit at a time. Whoa, yeah, that's happening, baby. Oh yeah. Now you need to keep the heat up to the coconut to the coconut milk and the paste. Alright, that's starting to look pretty good.
The camera doesn't do the colours justice. Well, it kind of does, but...
Okay, so we just keep mixing it in. Keep mixing and mixing and mixing. Okay, let's go the rest in now. Okay, so I've just put the second can of coconut milk into the mixture and stirred it in. So we have two roughly 600 ml cans of coconut milk. So you want around 1 litre to 1 and a bit litres. Alright, now that's mixed in there. What I'm going to do now is put in the kaffir lime that I chopped up, just like that. Next we're going to put in, this is just roughly chopped up peanuts, right? So a really good handful. We stir them around like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring the temperature down a bit. Take it to a very low simmer. I'm going to put the chicken meat in like this. Juice and all, you want the juice in there. The juice is beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Okay, now, next thing I'm going to put in that. One other thing you need is this stuff here. It's called palm sugar. Palm sugar is a very important ingredient. Now, palm sugar in a curry heats it up. If it gets too hot and you want to cool it down a bit, you put lime juice in it to cool it down. But for now, straight off the bat, we're going to use a whole tablet of palm sugar. Alright, so that's good enough. You don't have to chop it up too much because it'll all break down in there anyway. Okay, then we chuck it in. Zach? Okay, then we chuck it in. And we give it a good stir. Okay, now I'm going to turn it down again so it's very low simmer. Oh yeah, palm sugar makes it sweeter and gives it a bit more heat heats it up a bit. Okay, now in that now also, I'm going to put some fish sauce. Now, we only need about 2 squirts of fish sauce. We stir it in. Alright, now next into that, I'm going to get these beans that Zachary top and tailed for me and just chop them in half. Doesn't have to be perfect, as you can see. These are Bailey's favourite. Alright, so we stir those in.
Oh my god, it smells good.
Okay, now we put the lid on. Hello Ryan, we're back again. Okay, so in here we have our chicken, our curry paste, our snow peas. We have coconut milk. We have kaffir lime leaves. We have peanuts. We also have love. Next thing to put in, and you do this last. So this has been cooking now for about 15 minutes. Now we're going to put in the greens. Now we only do this about 10 minutes before we're going to serve, because if these overcook, they get soggy and mushy. Okay, so we only use about that much. Put them in. Stir them in like this. Yummo. Alright, now at this point, we give it a taste. Now if it's too hot, as in the chili hot, we put in a bit of lime juice. If it's not, we just leave it. So we get our spoon. That's pretty good. We need one more thing. We need one more thing called holy basil. Okay, so Zach, just leave that. You can try some later. Okay, now follow me. Now by now you should be up to the second beer. This is the Bisbee pitch, but Bisbee's gone.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I'm definitely
Okay, now this plant here, it isn't just normal basil. This is called holy basil or Thai basil. So in this one we're going to use about 1, 2, 3,
How do you identify it?
4. Yeah, well you go to a shop and you buy it. That's how you know it's holy basil. We use about that much. Okay, let's go and put it in. Okay, so we get the Thai basil, and it smells, it has a bit of an aniseed flavour to it. Okay, so you don't chop it up, you just tear it like this and drop it in. Just like that. Stir it. Alright, now, we want this basically to simmer on a very low heat until the rice is ready. So I'm going to put the lid back on that. Okay, so our rice still got a bit to go. We'll give it a little stir. Okay, so that's about it for now.